What's going on, everybody? It's Underdog Plays back with City Skylines, and I took a week off from this game because I was having some technical difficulties and issues and things, and I wasn't super excited to jump back into this build because if we're being truly real with each other, this is a small map and not a lot going on, and if you weren't here, we should have plenty of time to go over everything that's going on. And if you were here, I don't know, skip the VOD or something? or fast forward through the video? I don't know what to tell you. Welcome to Farmland Flats Part 2. And of course, this is our main area. This is the center of my town. This build... the game is called City Skylines, but this build is more like a very small farm town. You can tell it's obviously built up in this one square, because these new DLC maps are like this, where they have these big farm plots, these big square spaces, and I wanted to use that to my advantage and build inside those squares. So this being Farmland Flats, we have blueberry farms over here with an actual custom industry for farming. I believe we're doing crops and animal products over here, and we also have a food factory which is missing a ton of stuff, and I thought I could import stuff from other maps. Like, this should allow imports, but it says that they can't. So we might have to delete that. But before I delete anything, I want to go over what's going on in this build. So yeah, there's some like wheat and corn, and then we have a bunch of cows. Just a whole lot of cows that are producing milk and meat for animal products. And then we have the center of Doncaster, where you can tell there's not a lot of unique things or special things. I think what makes this place a little bit different is that we're using trams instead of like main bus lines or anything. So for our main transport, because it's a less populated area, we're using these tram lines, which is something I haven't done in forever. Just for the main roads and stuff. There's like a cathedral in the center, we've got a hospital in the center, and there's some shopping down here, and then we did a custom park. This is called Claw Park, because it's shaped like a claw, or a talon, I guess. And there's just some shopping down here. Grove Heights is a cute little hill with some small houses, basic American-style housing. We have a dump up here at the top of the hill, and then Guthrum, which was, I believe, a randomly generated name, is just here chilling. We're going to work on this area, build this up. I don't think I'm adding any special buildings. I might have to double-check on utilities for this area today, just to make sure we've got everything covered. But there's another hospital and hot air balloons. So we've got cute little hot air balloons flying around. This is going to be a very relaxed stream today, because there's not a whole lot to do. There's not a whole lot to do on this map, and there's not a whole lot more I want to do in terms of like building out this map either. So, I mean, obviously we'll do some basic expansions. I think I want to build out here a little bit, and obviously across the river. I want to continue my tram line across the river a little bit, and maybe try to get it to connect over there. So, that's the point, and that covers pretty much everything. Because if I go into this info view, I need to make this very clear. There's nothing crazy going on. I think the cathedral and the libraries are the most unique buildings that we have. Everything else is default game stuff, you know? Alright, so... What's up, Geekat? What's up, Elbow? Jankies lose. Yeah, the Sox are undefeated in spring training. That's exciting. I'll give you both shoutouts. I think I do have to delete this factory because apparently I can't get things in. Although I was planning on bending a cargo train down here, but if I can't get the imports anyway, then it doesn't matter. Cannot be imported. Has to be produced locally. Yeah, so yes, food is off the table. And we're going hungry or something. I don't... Yeah, I guess the plan to have a factory is not going to work on this map because we don't have all those resources that are required to make food and sell it. So I guess we're just going to turn these crops into regular farming goods and sell them. We'll sell the default farming goods, which I can do. That's fine. It's not the end of the world. Where the heck are my warehouses? We can replace this warehouse and switch it over with something else. Let's give a shout out to Geekette first. Because I believe she technically was first in chat, and Geekette is also a streamer, variety streamer, currently playing Grow Home, which is something I've played. I played that a long time ago, like way years ago. I did like pre-recorded YouTube videos for that game. That game's really fun and yeah, awkward to control, which is the fun part of it. So we just need to set this warehouse yard to... am I making flour? I think I'm making flour, right? Yeah, because I have a flour mill. I need a warehouse for flour. What is this warehouse for? This one's for animal products. Okay. Was there another warehouse somewhere? I don't... There's one here. What is this one for? Zoned farming? Okay. So that's flour. And what else am I producing here? Animal products. And just crops. Right, so the crops become flour. And the animal products can become meat or milk. We gotta do this the right way. We gotta do this the right way. On the main road, I think I did place these things in the right place. I just need this to be... probably just more zoned farming products. Because those can be imported and exported, so that way we have in and out. Let's just delete some things. Don't forget to use the delete emote. I have a special City Skylines emote. Because I'm an official Paradox creator in the expert bracket right now. I don't know when the next cities in the snap competition is. I have no idea. I don't even know if I would want to enter. I just like doing my own thing without worrying about the stress of building. This is like a super chill build too. Like we're just gonna do some real basic shit here. Like, when it comes to making a city, this is about as simplistic as you can get. I didn't do anything too crazy. I mean, there's obviously I'm using, like, DLC stuff, but... we didn't We didn't want to go overboard with what this map is. We also have a university. I don't know if people care about, like, my economics and stuff. But here you go. Here are my numbers. And obviously I'm not using any boosts for transportation because the only transportation I'm using are trams. I don't know why these all got cut down. Maybe I pressed the wrong button or something. Anyway. Let's give a shout out to Elbow, who says he is currently watching the 1996 Royal Rumble. Let's see. What else is on that card, Elbow? That's Diesel versus Owen Hart or something is on that card. I feel like I forget the Shawn Michaels wins, right? But isn't Owen Hart in the Royal Rumble or something? Somebody take the big boot to the face. That's all I know. Anyway. Yeah, Elbow's also a streamer. He does some broadcasts of, like, baseball games and Red Sox stuff. It's always cool. It's super cool that Amazon Prime has a deal with MLB right now for spring training, so I can actually watch the games, 'cause I don't have cable, so the only way for me to watch sports is if they're on Prime. Like when they had Thursday Night Football, that's how I watched football games. I don't like go out to, I don't drink, so I don't go out to bars to like watch sports anymore. I haven't done that in like 5 years, so yeah, I've been itching for some contact sports. I want to see man-on-man action. You know what I mean? In slow motion. Alright, so I don't think I'm doing buses at all. Which is kind of crazy. This might be the first map since... I don't even remember the last time. This is the first map in an extremely long time that I haven't used buses as a transport. Like, when it comes to doing stuff like this, when it comes to transportation, usually it's buses. Like, in every city. There's no reason not to use them. I'm just not going to use them. Because the population is super low, and it's not going to, like, spike at any point. And I'll be surprised if I reach above 10,000 once I'm complete with this build. So, let's just check my utilities here. So the best way to do that is checking one at a time. So we do have a hospital. I know we have a cemetery. Do we have any schools? We are using community schools. Okay. Do I have any high schools? I have one high school over here. I might need one in the middle. Like one down here, like... I could adjust where this is. I need a move mod. Can we switch to the PC version? That's gonna upset me that I can't push that exactly where I want it. That's alright. Okay, so you can see my different tram lines. I got a green line, a red line, a yellow line. All my lines are lining up. We did a police department. I think We have a fire department, but it's way up here. So, Guthrum might need another fire department. I don't know where the hell it's gonna be. It's gonna have to be on the inside. Oh, there is a high school down here. It's not powered. No, there's just no electricity. There we go. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, so I'm trying to stay away from doing like a whole bunch of main roads, but we do need a connection. Across the river. And I like following these pre-made tree lines. It's been working for me. It just looks better, like, visually when you follow the shape of the map. That's alright. It can go out a little bit. That way we can build on the inside of the river if we want to. We can put some, like, shopping down here. Actually, housing would be better, right? Because the industry is right here, so maybe a little bit of shopping, but it might be better if I do small residential housing over here. We can plan that out later, today. I don't have any, like, specific build plans for this. So something like that, real quick connection. And then I feel like I need a bridge here. And I might have to rebuild the bridge to get it the right way. See, that's gonna look weird if it's like right on the edge, but also maybe not. Maybe that's perfect. Maybe that's exactly what we need for the main roads. I mean, I kind of like it. This map does expand down here. I don't know about connecting down here because I don't really have too many plans. What's going on with... This is ore. Oh, we could do a big drilling site. Yeah, I almost forgot that this is how this is. I talked about doing one up here, but then, I don't know. This one's kind of patchy, so maybe that's why I wanted to do it up here. Like, I don't really need the oil, because we already have the farm industry, so I don't need, like, every other industry attached. It would be nice, it would be great for profit. But we're playing sandbox, so I don't care about money. But also, I have to do something that's gonna fill out this area instead of just leaving it empty. And I don't know. I don't know. If anybody has suggestions, just let me know. Throw out some ideas. We'll see what happens. We will see. Actually, I don't like the way this is. I don't want to readjust it too much. This bridge could probably get redone. This is weird. So let's just work on this bridge. The best way to work on a bridge is to even out the ground, and it is not even at all. Alright, well, what the heck? Look at the land over here. What, who, what, why? Who, what, where, and why, and how? And who did this? And why would you do this? doesn't have to be so uneven in the one place that I need it to be even. It's super duper windy outside right now. So if the stream's like buffering, that's because it's like there's 40-mile-per-hour winds outside for no reason. Can I bridge up? Pick up some of these trees. I think I have to bridge up instantly. There's different ways to do this, but that might be the only way that works. Yeah, I don't know why that's doing that instead of just having a connection. Really sure. What's up with that? It's been doing that. I don't know why it does that. Because I kinda don't like it. But I also don't want to spend all day, like, fixing this one bridge connection. Okay, I don't think we are going to expand my tram lines all the way through. Like, because they don't connect down here. They connect up here. So maybe maybe I do make a loop on the main roads from Guthrum to Doncaster, because if it's public transportation, that makes sense, right? It's not really for the workers. It's more for people getting from one place where they live to another place. I don't feel you would take a tram out to the middle of a farm. That seems a bit weird. So let's connect these. So we're turning this way. I might have to redo a line or two because of this. But that's alright. That happens. Sometimes you have to redo your lines if you're upgrading your roads late, which is something you probably shouldn't do, but it happens. Yeah, this is gonna change that bridge. Oh, you know what I haven't done? I haven't checked out, like, the DLC bridge with... can you make it a tram on the... If I do, like, an American bridge... Hold on. I'm curious, because I doubt this is gonna work. Yeah, let's just see. I'm curious. Because if you upgrade this, it's just gonna change the road completely, right? Yeah, alright. So, if you want your DLC bridges, they don't work with trams. Unfortunately, the trams just change the roads back to default. Just whatever. Okay, so let's check my lines. Yeah, no, there's ones that kind of go around. I think they're fine the way they are. Maybe I'll just add another line. That won't hurt me too much. There's not enough people for it to be super effective. But this one kind of goes around Guthrum, which I need. And it loops here, which I think is okay. So let's just make an alternate line around the outside loop of everything. It's just gonna be around the river. Around the water. Doubling up on these stops. And turning down this way. Turn down for what? And I might have to adjust where these stops are based on utilities and things, but I think we'll be fine. And there we go. Okay, so that's tram line number 6. And it's gonna be blue. That's our blue line. And then we save the game. That's our blue line. Welcome to the blue line, blue. Yeah, this is a very, very relaxed build here. No pressure. We're just gonna fix all my issues. Bells are going off. Have you lost your wallet? Somebody, Walter Walker, has found a wallet in our town. I did turn Chirper on. And if that's annoying, let me know. Because I keep changing the look of Chirper. I want the little safety helmet for my Chirper. I don't know if I have to update that every single time we play the game. I don't pay attention to Chirper at all. Whatever that's saying, I don't ever read those messages. Those are for you. Those are for the audience to read. I don't ever pay attention to them. Because sometimes it's just random garbage that the game has come up with. And very rarely is it helpful information. It's like, I don't... Finally, the policymakers have understood that small businesses are the backbone of our city's economy. See, that one's like, they're happy that you're boosting small economy and small business. But also, it's like, we have no workers anywhere. There's like no... This symbol literally means there's no workers. Which is going to be a problem on this map, because I have no demand for population at all. Ain't nobody want to move over here. Nobody wants to live in my town. Why would they? You know? Why would they ever want to live here? Okay, so we did build up some housing on these roads. On the outside, like around the river, which is accurate. That makes sense. I was thinking I could take out these few, replace these with like offices right there, because that's a weird place to live, but maybe not, maybe not. I feel like eventually I'm gonna need more offices. We don't like have any, and the game will request them eventually. It's a matter of when. Matter of when is that happening? Alright, so are we adding more roads down here? I mean, probably should. I don't know where they would go. or why they would go in this direction, but it would make sense. Maybe just as a small road. Maybe enough of the main Foursquare. Let's stop playing Foursquare and play hooky instead, alright? Let's see how this goes. Yeah, maybe just some weird connections like out in the middle of nowhere. They don't even need houses on them or anything. They can just be here. That looks like it wants me to connect there, but I don't know. And also, I'm not really sure what I want to do on the other side. I guess I have to build this up a little bit, but I don't want like a huge center thing. I guess this could just be more a small living area. This could bridge over, which I think we talked about a long time ago. I'm just waiting for demand at this point. So what do you think? You love it? Are you gonna keep playing, you gonna keep playing it, Geekette? I hope so. Cause you got a long way to go. You got a long way up. A game you just keep climbing and climbing and climbing and going and you're gonna be like, wait, how far are we going? It's not really a spoiler, that's the whole game. That's literally all the game is. It's like, just go up. You have to get all the trophies and everything. Oh, you're gonna try to 100% run? Good luck! I think you can do it, it's just gonna take time. I mean, it's absolutely a possible game to 100%. It's just one of those that might take a little bit longer than you want it to. Grow Home is a cute little platformer game, if anybody's wondering what we're talking about, where you play as a drunken robot that has to get home because he crashed his spaceship. So he literally grows a plant and climbs all the way up into space and stuff, and it's pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy. But also one of those games that's like fun. It's fun. What's not true? Everything I said was true. What do you mean? He's not drunk and he didn't crash. Yeah, what do you mean? That's why he's there. Didn't you watch the first 5 seconds of the game? Why do you think he walks like that? He's a drunk driver and he crashed the spaceship like an idiot. What are you talking about? That's the story of the game that I just came up with that's better than the actual story of the game. Oh, you know what would be cool if I did a main connection between these 2 points? That would be actually pretty neat. Let's try it. I didn't want to do too many of these 4-lane main roads, but I mean, I don't have anything else to do, so we might as well try. I could have done a tunnel. I think I should do a tunnel instead of a bridge back there. Because Because curved bridges look weird. But I don't know if this is the type of place... Like, we're in the middle of nowhere. I don't know if this is the type of place that would have a tunnel. I'm just gonna have that attached there, and boom, and then we're done. That's it. That's all I needed. There you go. Every other road from now on will just be 2 lanes. 2 lanes only allowed. I think this is a perfect opportunity to have a bridge here. I don't know what's going on with this bridge here. Again, another weird, like, bouncy, wobbly, ugly bridge by Underdog. I don't want to spend like 4 hours making bridges look nice. I really don't want to deal with this, man. Look, like, why? It does that because of the way the river is, and editing a river this late into a build is just not worth my time. That might be all the bridges we need, though. I think we got them all covered. Unless we get one, like, here to there, which would be kind of crazy. I don't know. Yeah, no, I don't like that. Undo. I don't like that there. I changed my mind. That's the great thing about playing with unlimited money and stuff in this game. You can just change your mind and delete it. Change your mind and delete things that you don't like. That's what I do. Alright, we're done with bridges. And if you want to get across, you have to take the tram, or drive, or, I don't know, swim. But people can't. I don't think people can swim in this game, although they're all pools. So I guess technically they can, but anyway. There's a swim. Isn't there literally a swim team thing in the campus? Why am I saying people can't swim in this game when they? Of course they can't. Underdog. There's an aquatic center for swimming. Shut up. I've just never seen anyone swimming. I've never seen it in the water. I've never seen it happen. With my own 2 eyes. I think one of my goals in City Skylines, along with building on every map, and there's a lot of DLC maps, and we're getting through them slowly. Another goal is to use assets that I've never used before. That means assets means anything that's placeable in the game. Using things I've never used before. And there are actually, believe it or not, a few. Most of them from this creator pack, because this stuff is new, right? And I don't know how I would use an angled train station, but I'll find a way. And some of these, like, multi-platform stations, I don't think I've ever used. And as far as parks go, I think I've used everything here at least once. Uh... Yeah, I think so. The floating cafe is one of those things I don't know. Maybe. It's possible. It's possible that I've used it. I haven't used these yet because I just haven't had the right place to put them. It doesn't really work on this map at all. Because you kind of need a quay or a... I don't know, like a flood wall for those to really look good. And for unique buildings, I don't know, there might be like one or two that I've never used. Ones that I have that are locked because the game is stupid. I'm sure there's something I've never used. But yeah. I don't think have I used the giant London Eye thing? I must have. I just don't remember what map I used it on. I don't remember using it. Maybe we'll use it again in the future soon. I'll find a place for it. Not on this map. Maybe not even on the next map. Because the next map is actually kinda, unfortunately, similar to this one. With less farmlands. Basically, it's actually inland. It's one of the few that is, like, very obviously inland, and what I mean by that is it looks like it's in the middle of a continent. Like, there are no oceans or seas or... I guess this one's inland. Yeah, this one's inland. If you can't see water on the edge of the map, then yeah. But yeah, the next build I don't think is going to be super crazy either. But well, I'll have to find a way to make it interesting, I don't know. Well, we'll worry about it when we get there, yeah? Put my game into fast forward, because I want to start expanding with some of these buildings. And in the meantime, we can try to connect some roads. Let's upgrade these with sound barriers. I am scared to check how many maps are left because sometimes when I go to like load a new map or a new game, it crashes cities. So I'm not gonna risk it. It's just not worth it. But I know there was 11 maps and we've done like 5. Right? Because there was 3 in the airports DLC. I did those. Then we did... I mean, we could see what's on the load. Right? We can see right here. We did Hanami Bay, Biomes Valley, No U Port, and Prime Oasis. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. And now we are on 5. So, I was correct. We're on map 5 of 11. So, like we're halfway through the DLC. Halfway. It's a lot of shit. This is a lot of stuff in this game. City Skylines is my go-to simulation game. It just is. For several reasons. And I've explained all of those reasons before. But, like, these games are kind of what I'm known for. And this is just one that I'm comfortable playing whenever. Like, I can just pick up and play, which is a big thing for me when it comes to simulation games, without feeling like I need to do challenges or achieve anything. Like, I can just build whatever the fuck I want, and we're in worst case scenario, it looks ugly. To me, like, personally. Right? Whereas, in a lot of simulation games, sometimes micromanagement can become overwhelming, or just like redundant and really repetitive, and I don't feel that in City Skylines. Maybe because I haven't been streaming it like as often as I used to, and I'm sure when I streamed it like I used to stream this game like every day at one point, right? So I kind of got sick of I kind of got sick of Planet Coaster, but I played it for a year. You know what I mean? Like, I played that for a year. So, not really surprised that I'm not getting sick or bored of cities. But it's something that I have played for so long. And I just like freedom in gaming to me is a huge sell point. Like, you can do whatever you want in a game. That sells the game. Obviously to a certain extent. But that's also why I'm like a fan of open world games, is because you can just go around and do whatever you want and not be tied down to like a very linear experience. And sometimes if a game has that, it's fine, but it has to be good for that to work. But for simulation games, is what you're doing repetitive enough to the point of like it's not fun and it just becomes a task? And then there's another aspect of it where a lot of games, unfortunately, focus so heavily on things in the background that you never see. And this game is like, boom. You see it, you know what's happening. Like, yeah, there's a lot of numbers and stats and information. Like, we have all this stuff. But you don't need to see any of it to know what is happening in the build. Like, you can just see a city and you know instantly like what it is. You're like, oh, this is a small American, possibly European farm town. Boom. Got it. It makes sense. Like, it's an average place that you would see commonly all around the world. Whereas I've played like Jurassic Park or Jurassic Evolution, the first one, Jurassic World Evolution. Not the sequel. I haven't played the sequel yet. The sequel is on my backlog somewhere. I'll probably wait till it's like super cheap on sale, right? But for the first game, that game just felt like you were doing so much stuff in the background and not really spending time with your dinosaurs, and the dinosaurs are the selling point of Jurassic World. Right? It didn't feel like a zoo simulator or zoo tycoon. It felt like micromanagement, like care about your staff and your like your power, and you gotta upgrade things correctly, and then research DNA or whatever. Like, it just became like, okay, I get it, but I'm not doing what I want to be doing. And I feel like Cities doesn't ever do that. Like, there is scenario mode. I know there's people that care about scenario mode. But I don't care about scenario mode. When it comes to simulation games, I care about sandbox. Can I build what I want to build? Can I make what I want to make? Is the micromanagement stuff annoying or not? Because I've played 2 Point Hospital, and 2 Point Campus is coming out very, very soon. And 2 Point Hospital has about an hour gameplay loop. Like, it feels that way. It's very apparent that it feels that way. Like, you play the game for an hour, and it's super fun, and then you're all of a sudden doing that hour again and again and again. Like, it becomes repetitive once you, like, learn the loop of the game and how 2 Point Hospital works. It's just, like, not what I want a game to be. And when it comes to Tropico, I do enjoy Tropico, but it's very, like, mission oriented. We played the campaign, and when you're not playing campaign and you're in sandbox, it's not rewarding. You don't feel like you're earning anything, or I don't know, it's just not, it's not the same. It's really not the same. It's just like, okay. Like, alright, I don't know. I don't know what exactly it is about Sandbox Tropico, but I tried it off stream. I played Tropico 6 Sandbox, like, off stream, and it just, I don't know. I couldn't do it. I was like, It just wasn't interesting enough for me to, like, play for longer than 20 minutes. I like, put down all the buildings I wanted, and then I was like, okay, now what do I do? Right, because there's not as much stuff to build. Like, it's more restrictive. I feel like that game's better if you care about strategy and campaigns and scenarios. Like, if you actually care about that stuff, and you're interested in global politics, then Tropico's for you. Whereas if you like just building whatever you want, Planco, Planet Zoo, City Skylines, like, those are the ones to go for. Those are the ones to play for sandbox experiences right now. Jurassic World sandbox was actually not terrible either. It was more fun when you got to, like, do a dino battle royal and make your own island and your own exhibits and have them all, like, interacting and figuring out which ones work with each other. Like, that felt better than actual playing the game. Like, doing sandbox stuff in that game was better than the main campaign. I got about 1 million messages here. Okay. So, that was today's, I don't know, mind leak? I don't know what that was. It's just me talking about sandbox games. Simulation games. Building games, tycoon games. And oddly enough, I think Mega Aquarium is really well balanced for what it is. Like, really well balanced. Obviously, that game has a little bit of repetition and management issue, like late game, but early game Mega Aquarium is super fun. Oh my gosh. It like actually kind of blows me away still that it's a one guy made Mega Aquarium, and I feel like nobody else understands how nuts that is. When I say it, people are like, yeah, that's cool. I'm like, no, you're not listening. One singular human being made this. Like, not a team. And it doesn't feel that way at all. It feels like an aquarium tycoon that, like, I could see a major company putting out. Like, it's incredible. I don't have a whole lot of bad things to say about Mega Aquarium. I just think the more you get into it, the more pressure you feel. Like, it gets overwhelming in terms of, like, the main objective stuff, but maybe that's just me and how I feel about it, but yeah, so we'll have some roads there. I think some houses along the inside of this river would be great. If I could flatten this out, add some extra roads, that'd be cool. We could add some dead-end roads. If I'm not doing buses, I think I could probably get away with dead-end roads. See how the game feels about it. Because City Skylines hates dead-end roads. Absolutely hates it. For some reason. Traffic is like, no, I need to have a square or a circle to turn around. I can't U-turn. That'd be, what are you, crazy? U-turning? You must be out of your mind. Oh yeah, we should have a road going through, even though I don't know what's going to be in the middle. I'll have this a little bit curvy, because why not? That looks good. That look good. I don't know if I want to do ore drilling or not. Like, would that be a weird thing to see? Because I feel like if you live here, you're gonna see it, right? Like, across the river, you see a bunch of big oil drills and stuff, and, like, mining equipment. I don't know. I can't decide if that's actually what I want to do. Because the resource is there, but I feel like we did like an ore mine recently. Like in the last couple builds, we've done them. I don't want to keep doing the same thing on every map. I don't know. Let's curve this in a little bit. Yeah, that's cool, that's cool. I don't think I had one-way roads on this map. I don't remember. Why would I have that? I usually stay away from that, right? You know, I don't see any. I feel like they would show up. Check traffic. Where's the traffic menu? Here. No, I don't see any. I expect the middle of the... I like this being red, we expect. These are major intersections. Obviously this one's flooded. I haven't done my intersections, did I? Nope. We can save that for later. I mean, I could do it now. There's no reason not to do it now. But I have a demand for commercial. So where would we like more stores to be in Guthrum? I guess all the way down here. That's fine. Right? It's fine to have shopping. But I really need the rest of this to be housing. Like, I really need housing in here. And I wanted to build this up with houses. So you know what? Actually, no. I refuse to do that. I don't know. I guess on the outside of this road, maybe? It's not a terrible place for shopping. On the side of the hill. We've got a dump up here, so I'm probably gonna have to move some of these houses out. Replace them with offices or something just for pollution. Guess connecting down this way? Or connecting these roads. Connecting these districts on this main road? Some small shops next to the farms. It's like a crazy demand for it right now. I need more green. Okay, there's still like so many things need to be deleted. What is going on? Dun, 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 dun. I'm really thirsty. If someone could redeem hydrate, though, it would be amazing. Otherwise, I don't know what to do. I might just dry up and look like SpongeBob in that one episode where he's like, I don't need it. I don't need it. I don't need it. Can I redeem my own hydrate? Am I allowed to do that? Somebody, please. I had spicy tacos today. It's Taco Tuesday, and your boy made some spicy tacos. My mouth is still burning. Please redeem. Thank you. I bought like a spicy taco mix that you stir into your beef, right? And then I put Cuban hot sauce on top of that. So it was real hot. It was real hot. And I let my mom have a bite, and she was crying. She was crying. Like tears. And I was like, you know what? It's probably good for you to get cleared out. You gotta clear your sinuses. That'll wake you up. I'm not dramatic. I'm entertaining. Learn the difference. Okay? I'm an actor. I'm an actor. Acting! I'm a performer. Of course I'm dramatic. I grew up being obsessed with film and acting, and I went to theater camp. And I went to 2 different theater camps. This is a true story. I went to 2 different theater camps. Not just one theater camp, 2 separate theater camps. One of which I was the only boy, and everybody made fun of me because I was the only boy in the camp. And you know what? To those people that made fun of me, I hooked up with 2 of the chicks. So get wrecked, alright? And not even the hot ones either. So, I mean, wait a minute, hold up. And the other theater camp, I was in Popeye, and I didn't know any of the words. And that's a true story. You just looked at your grandma and waited? Wait, what? Oh, you were eating ghost pepper salsa one day, and your grandma grabbed a chip and... Oh, I see, yeah. Ghost peppers, if you're not ready for them, that's why they call them ghost peppers, because they'll sneak up on you. That's literally why they're called ghost peppers, because at first, it's nothing, and then the heat comes in later. Like, it's not a chili pepper where it kicks you right in the mouth. It's like a slow building heat. That's what's cool about ghost peppers. And the Cuban hot sauce that I have is made with green chilies and I believe ground habanero. It's not like super duper spicy, but when you mix it in with other stuff that's spicy, it's like just makes it more intense, you know? It's more for the flavor. It's got a weird flavor. That Cuban hot sauce I have has a weird... I don't know what it is, but it's something very unique. Maybe it is the green chilies, but it's got a weird taste to it. Like, not weird in a bad way, weird in like a very unique, like, I've never had anything that tastes like that before. Maybe because I don't eat a lot of Cuban food. So it's probably like a Cuban spice or something. Yeah, habanero's good. Habanero's about my level of comfort. Anything hotter than a habanero, I probably won't eat it. I mean, I think ghost peppers are hotter, right? I can eat a ghost pepper and not worry about it, but I don't know if I would cook with anything hotter than stuff like that. I've had a Scarlet Red before. Scarlet Reds are like modified hybrid habaneros. They're like a more spicy habanero. And it's that like kicked my ass. Scarlet Reds are not fun to eat. I've tried a Carolina Reaper. And I wouldn't do it again. It wasn't like I was crying and in pain. I was just like, yeah, this isn't fun because it's just your mouth goes numb. My mouth went numb at one point. It wasn't even like hot anymore. So I was like, okay, this isn't... To me, that's not fun. I like having flavor with spice. Like, I love spicy food, but it has to taste good. It's the point of eating. like, enjoy what you're eating. I don't really need my mouth to be screaming on fire. But if I had the choice, I would prefer something with spice over no spice. Yeah, I like a lot of Thai food, a lot of Indian food. Okay, we're getting some green here. So in this space right here, this is where I want some houses, some apartments, right along the river of Guthrum. Boy, we're living in Guthrum now. You all go down to Guthrum and live there. And I'll live in Guthrum. And we're just gonna put some houses down here. Just gonna actually be perfect because it's gonna close the gap on my electricity, my power. So I can get rid of these power wires, these big electrical wires that are here, making my place look ugly. Yeah, there we go. I think that's about as much as I'm building up. I don't think we're adding any more apartment buildings on this map at all, honestly. I think everything else is going to be small houses inside of Guthrum. Like, whoop, all this is going to be green. Small towns. Like, built up, but not... We're not doing like a city. It's a town, so... Like one road of high-level commercial, one layer, you know, one block, one layer of apartment buildings, and then everything else will be smaller houses, smaller shops. And that's how I got this to look this way. That's what I did here. You can tell it's like only built up for maybe 1 or 2 blocks of road. Which is about average for the middle American town. This is kind of how my town is, too. It's like only built up on 2 streets with buildings, and then everything else is like this. The small stuff. All the small things! People should be arrested for making that spicy stuff. Is it a crime? It could be. There's scientists that are trying to make things spicier than a Carolina Reaper. And they've succeeded. That's not, like, I don't know if you've heard of Pepper X. But, Pepper X is, like, completely modified scientific creation. And why? Why would you want that? Like, because at a certain point, it's literally poison. It becomes so... Like, when you go to the top level of spice, like, Carolina Reaper, Pepper X, and anything around there, or even higher, like, these modified creations that they have growing in labs. Like, there's a bunch of different types of Reapers now that are all, you know... hybrids and mixed with other things, and like, why? Because at a certain point it becomes poison. Yeah, it literally becomes poisonous, because that's what's on the other side of capsaicin, is poison. Because there is actual capsaicin in DDT. A lot of people don't know that. It's like one of the many ingredients in rat poison, like basic rat poison. There's like extreme levels of capsaicin. Which is the stuff that makes food hot. This is like, that's the chemical, if you didn't know. So yeah. You've done 4 9-mil Skullville gummy bears at once. Yeah, I feel like a lot of shit like that, I don't know if it's actually 9 million Scoville units. I feel like they just say it's a big number, but... yeah, I don't know. Stuff like that is usually extract. Like, it's not even the... it's not like you're eating a pepper, it's like you're literally just eating the extract. With all the, chemicals in it. They just turn it into a gummy. That doesn't really sound fun to me. Sure, somebody enjoys it. I don't really see the point. Just to say you did it, like, because that's what you've accomplished in life. You just said that you did it. I don't even know if you did it. I believe you, but I don't have, like, proof here with me. I don't have, like, a clip of you eating it. Unless you did it on stream and you have a clip. But you know what I mean? Like, what was your reward? You have a YouTube video of it? Maybe I'll check that out. But, like, what is your reward? You just like, hey, I did it. Woo, I can't free my tongue anymore. Hey, our population is at 12,000. That's impressive. That's impressive. It'll get up there. It's not going to be super high. But yeah, we're going to build up in this area a little bit. And around the river here and in here. That's what we're going to do. This might be a shorter stream too, because I could probably finish this build quickly. Not like in a rush to finish it, but based on the things that have happened so far, based on the progress that we're making, and based on what I have to do for the rest of this build, I don't think it'll take me too long to finish this map. We play until I feel I'm done with it. That's what we do. We play until I'm like, yeah, I'm over it. As long as you are all enjoying this. Look at my air balloon. Your toxic masculinity demands it. Okay. You want to go on an air balloon ride? I think you mentioned that to me. Or somebody mentioned that to me recently. Somebody said that. Maybe it was last time I was streaming this. And you saw the hot air balloon and you were like, okay, here's my thing. It's not that I'm afraid of it. It's more like, what if something happens? Because it's not like an airplane where if something happens, maybe you can land in a field and be okay. It's like if something goes wrong on a hot air balloon, you just fall out of the sky and crash. And there's no brakes. There's no safety harness. Your hair's on fire. You just fall out of the basket. Like in the movie The Aeronauts. That might be a spoiler for that movie, but the first people that were testing out hot air balloons fell out of the basket. Like, above the fucking atmosphere because it went too high and they froze to death up there. It's like, I don't want that to be me. You know, I just want to go and have a nice relaxing flight and live to tell about it. But I might be a little bit too neurotic for that to happen. I don't know. Why do we have garbage backup if I have garbage right here, man? Got garbage right here. The garbage is right here. Look at all these tractors. She thinks my tractor's sexy. How do I, let's zoom in here. I want to see these tractors. Now, that's a real tractor right there. Y'all ever heard of Farmer Simulator? Well, let me tell you what. This is my tractor. My wife thinks it's sexier than me. Damn tractor's been snooping around my house at night. Sneaking into my wife's room. Me and my wife sleep in separate. Okay, underdog. That's too far. You just want to go up and go back down. That's an elevator. Geekette wants to go on an elevator. Alright, we can make that happen. Is Farmer Sim a hentai game? No, it's a tycoon. Well, it's a weird simulation game. It's like you drive tractors around, and I don't know who would want that, but did you know there's an esports showcase for Farmer Simulator? I'm not even making that up. That's I swear to God. Farmer Simulator has like an esports event and teams and shit, and there's people that like have to beat the level or whatever in a certain amount of time, and they like know everything about the vehicles and how the game works. It's weird. It's really weird. They like challenge themselves to make pyramids out of hay bales. It's a weird experience. I've seen it before. You don't like elevators over 3 floors. Well, you would certainly not like New York. Or anywhere that has an elevator over 3 floors. You certainly wouldn't like a hot air balloon, because I'm pretty sure those go higher than 3 floors. Okay, so we checked on the schools, we did the schools. We have the schools. We have parks. We have parks. Not a whole lot out here, but that's for good reason. Although I could probably afford to put one right here. Yeah, it has to be different than that one though. But that fits, so you know what, screw it, whatever. It's another playground. More playgrounds, why not? We got a dog park out here. The dog park's, I believe, a different... No, it's the same size. Okay, that works. Don't stop me from living my life. I didn't. I don't think anyone stopped you from living your life. Live your best life, fam. You go for it. Look at that road. Look at that road right there. That's a road right there. That is a road right there. No, I don't play hentai games because a lot of them are not allowed on Twitch. Also, I'm not really into dating sims. I am into simulation games, but I'm not into dating sims. I've done, I did 5 dates. That was about it. I've played Super Seducer, but I don't think I did it on stream. It's only on Steam, so I don't really know if it's worth setting up OBS to do one stream of Super Seducer. You know what I mean? Sonic Medusa! Super Seducer! I think that might be it for that up there. Right, because I want to expand that and have that be like a separate district. Eventually. You need to rope me into Stardew Valley? Good luck. Many have tried. All have failed. I get overwhelmed so quickly with Stardew Valley. I can't explain to you why. Maybe it's like a PTSD thing because I grew up on a farm. I don't know. Something weird about that. Something just weird about it. Freaks me out. I grew up on a farm. I have ridden on the back of a donkey. Okay? I don't need to play Stardew Valley. I did it in real life when I was a kid. There was no Stardews or valleys involved. There was a donkey. And a cameraman. And it was, you know... It was an experience. That's probably too far. Alright, what should we name this place? You know what? If that's Doncaster, what about North Doncaster? Very exciting, very original, Underdog. Good job. North Doncaster. Because it's not really going to be anything special. More of the same. Power, water, smoke, recycling, parks, education. Actually, we don't have recycling on in this build, do we? I could turn that off. I don't think I was doing recycling. I think I was avoiding it because we always do recycling. Are we doing recycling? No. I don't see recycling plants. No, we are not. Okay. Had to remind myself. Sometimes even I forget what I'm doing. It happens. We are doing book fair, though. Local libraries organize a book fair. Public libraries' upkeep is increased by 100%. Increased entertainment within the public library radius. There is a library up here. So, I think that's good. We don't need anything else. Small business. Filter waste. And that's it. Very simple district policies for that district. We got North Doncaster, Doncaster, Blueberry Farms, Grove Heights, Guthrum, and roads up here that I don't think are going to be built up too much. But if we are going to have buildings out here, then I should probably place some water piping. Gotta lay the pipe down. Sometimes you just gotta lay that pipe down. That's how you do it. Pipe. I used to know a guy. I don't know why I say guy. He was like my age. I guess I'm a guy now, huh? I'm a guy. I've reached the age where I'm just a guy now. Anyway, we were younger, so the point is, I used to know somebody that smoked a pipe. Like, just casually. Like, everybody else would be smoking cigarettes or cigars, and this guy would walk around with a pipe in his mouth all the time. Like a normal guy. Normal guy. Walked around with a pipe, and I was kind of jealous of it. And I was like, man, I feel like there's something distinguished about smoking out of a pipe. I feel like my grandfather used to do that, like when he came back from fishing trips. Like, that's like something fishermen do. That's why Popeye had a pipe. You gotta be like a distinguished individual. You gotta be a real man to smoke a pipe. Stuff with just leaves that you found in the woods. Not even tobacco, just random fucking leaves. Weird, refined, and fancy. Suave and dignified. There you go. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. There's something, like, I don't know, respectable about it. You're like, because you know more effort... Smoking's bad for your health, by the way. You know that more effort goes into a pipe. And then you see somebody rolling their own cigarettes, and you're like, ew, what is wrong with you? Ew. You weak-minded individual. That's gross. Your fingers are all dirty and smelly and ugh. I also used to know somebody that would roll their own cigarettes. Gross. Disgusting habit. It's almost as gross as smoking them. Ugh. Ugh. I also used to know people that would roll other things that you could smoke, but let's focus on things that I can talk about on Twitch. Back to the hentai. Sorry. I'm in a mood today. This was supposed to be a chill stream. What happened? You would soak tobacco in coffee? Did it do anything? Did it, like, give you a caffeine boost? Was it for flavor or for the purpose of having caffeine? I don't understand. I don't get that at all. You have to explain it to me, 'cause it doesn't make any sense in my brain. It was hazelnut. A pair of nuts. Nice. Love it. Okay. Alright, so are we all connected with the water except for the other side? I think I have to split the other side. I probably should. Also, there's a power outage. What am I doing for power again? What am I doing for power? Hold up. What am I doing for power? What was I doing for power on this map? How am I powering this whole town? Where's my origin of power? Is this all coming from the water? What is going on? Wait, what? Hello? Was there like a power plant and I deleted it? It's possible. There's not enough oil or coal over here to make a power plant. Unless I put one on this side. Which I could do. But then that forces this to be industrial. Maybe I can put it up here. On top of the hill. That would kind of do a lot for me. Yeah, let's go for it. We're gonna turn these into offices anyway. Dun, 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 dun. Alright, let's see. Where's this split? Out of here, so... That's how we know there's a split between the sections. We'll put a little plaza there for the workers. There's already a wire connection. Really... Well, this way I'll remember that there's a power station up here. I think my electricity was coming from, like, the garbage. Because incinerator plants do provide a little bit of boost for electricity in the game, but yeah, I think we were going off of these water wheels and stuff. Like, how the hell did I power all this? I'm looking at it and I'm still confused. I don't know how I did that. I've baffled myself in my own creation. That's pretty impressive, Underdog. That's pretty impressive. I don't know how I did it. The world will never know. The world may never know. Why are you hype? What is there to be hype about? My confusion? I'm confused. And you're making a mockery of it? Alright, and then I guess all of this is office too. Yeah. Hell yeah. Which means I have to zone this like that. Okay. Got it. Got it. Was me. Oh, Guthrum. Oh, to be one with Guthrum. Oh, to be living in my city. My city that's really a town. Okay, whatever. Has anybody seen Ghostwire Tokyo? What does everybody think about that game? I'm not gonna play it because it looks like particle effects the game. It looks like if Skyrim was Japanese and somebody said let's add particle effects to Skyrim if it was Japanese. That's what that game looks like. And I know that sounds weird, but if you know what I'm talking about, I think you understand that. Let's watch this burning fucking building. Where are my fire departments? What are they doing? Oh, I was doing large fire engines just because we haven't used them before. I forgot about that. I forgot I was doing the whole I need to use things I've never used before thing, and I've never used the large fire engines. I don't know where they are, probably stuck in traffic. Probably stuck in traffic. Well, Now, we could wait till they show up and fix this. Or I could do my intersections now. I guess we'll do intersections now. This is the fun part of the game. So this is actually the start of my city, right here. Boop. Why are there so many trucks right there? Avoiding the main road. That doesn't make any sense. Okay. So these get lights because this is where all the traffic is going to go. More traffic means lights over stop signs. So major intersections get lights. Other ones don't need them. They don't need them. It's gonna back up traffic if we're waiting for a red light all the time. We don't need that shit. Here we get one. Here we don't. That's simple. Major intersections. Major roads. Major connections. Okay, so this is from my tram to the main road. I think it's weird not to have a light for this, but also I can get a light in here, which would direct when they're leaving and when they're around. I don't know how this works. I'm not sure why you would need a light inside of the tram depot. I guess we can have a light for that. I'm not sure. I don't know about that. I don't know. It can't hurt me to do that too much, I would assume. Because that's only for spawning them. I don't think we need too many trams to like keep spawning constantly. They carry a lot of people, and I don't have a lot. I have like 13,000 people in my whole town, so I don't think. Yeah, we could. Since I'm talking about it right now, there's some people at the stop. Passengers, 76 of 90. So my trams carry 90 people. These are full. These are empty. These are full. They're filling up. Makes sense though. If the red line's full, that makes sense because it's the main line. The rest of them I would be more surprised. This needs an intersection because it's the middle of the town. You always have a light in the middle of your city, in the middle of your town. So the cathedral, the hospital, that's a busy area. Gonna need lights. Also this connection here, because this road is a tram road, so this gets a light. Okay, are you following? We're following this main road. To the bridge, that way. To a connection here. That's a stop, not a light. This is a stop. This is a light. This is a bridge and industrial areas. The farms, this is a light because there's a bridge. This is a light because the main road goes that way. Blueberry farms. These look like very busy areas right now, so I don't want to touch that too much. Down there, we can break these up like that. These ones are kind of iffy because there's like tons of traffic here because this is where all the crops are gonna be. And it looks like this is kind of the only road to get them here, where all the animals are. So... boop, boop, boop. Boop. That'll be a light. Why not? Boop, boop. Intersections. Lights and stop signs. Very exciting. Okay, that's a light, right? The stop signs all along this thing. Traffic's gotta have it right away. Ooh, hospital. No, I don't think that'll be super populated. This is the end corner, so there will be a light there. Whoop. Whoop. You gotta make sound effects or else these lights won't work. That's the rule. Doesn't matter what the sound effect is. Bing bong! What's up, Dan? You want a bad joke? Give me 2 seconds. Let me just finish this district here. I think that's that, right? This has a line. Okay. Save it. Alright, Dan wants a joke. I've kind of made some changes to the jokes because it can distract me from what I'm doing. Because now I have to think in terms of comedy and come up with a joke about a city, but the only city jokes I can think of are, you know, like, it's so cold in my town. Okay, this is the joke. It's so cold here. Flashers just describe themselves. That's a bad joke. It is, in fact, bad. Because even public flashers aren't crazy enough to whip one out. That's not really a joke about a town. Usually you would add the town. Like, it's so cold in Boston that it's so cold in wherever the place is. It's so cold in New Jersey. It's so cold in my map of Farmland Flats Part 2. Smile. Watch me on YouTube. Follow me on Twitch. Please. Should we do a drive-through? Let's do a little drive-through, Burger King drive-through. Drive-through. Beep beep. I'm gonna. Oh, look at my little hippie car. It's the 70s, man. Hanging out down the street. This could be in Wisconsin. Actually, I didn't even think about that. This map could be in Wisconsin. Look, I got this lane all to myself. You idiots waiting for the traffic lights are idiots. Oh, I almost got in a crash. That's probably why they're waiting for the light. Look at me go. This is how they get to the town. So just imagine you driving into this town. And this is what it looks like. We pass the cop on the right. Oop, stop. Sorry. Still learning. I'm still getting my driver's permit, apparently. Alright, green means go. Ah! That person flew through a red light. Oh, yeah. Look at this wonderful place. Hey, there's a tram right there. There's a Wienermobile selling hot dogs. There's some shops up here. I'm on the curb. Don't worry about that. Let's look at this beautiful cathedral next to the hospital. I gotta go to Guthrum though, which means I gotta take a left here. Boop. Go down this way, past the town park. Holy shit! Woo! I wiped out. All right, I hit black ice or something. Oh, whoops! Oh god! Wasn't me. Keep driving. Hit and run. Beep beep. Up this road, up this road. 4-lane road with trams on it. Look at these. Yellow line, there's the blue line, there's the yellow line again, there's the green line, there's the yellow line for a third time. Lots of donut shops, soda places. We're almost there. The Catfish Cafe. We're almost there. Here we are. Welcome to Guthrum. This is all built up here. Seafood. Got some arcades, some shops, some cinemas, movie theaters, supermarkets, coffee shops. That was fun, wasn't it? I hope you all enjoyed that, because it's never happening again. At least not on this map. Hanging out, the same old thing we did last week. Not a thing to do but talk to you. Whoa! I would love to get some houses around the back of the university here. That would be incredible. If I could do that, that would make me so happy. And some offices just around the edge. Just around the edge. You know what I mean? Like, just some offices. That would make me so happy, but I feel like that's gonna take forever for that, because we've got no industrial demand at all whatsoever. Fast forward time. It's fast forward time. We gotta fast forward because we need like office buildings so bad right now. All these buildings, they're requiring offices. That's what these symbols mean. Not enough products because offices would make those products. We need a Dunder Mifflin paper company in here. These poor places keep going out of business and requiring goods that we don't have. We don't got the goods. I might not even need to, like, actually put buildings out here. But the option's there if we want to. Oh god, yawning. I wanted to add more roads back here. That's what I wanted to do, but I guess they have to be on the inside of the river, right? On the inside of the river. Yeah, I'm on the inside. Oh, shit. Damn it. I forgot. Stain got canceled. I can't sing that song. Gosh, darn it, dude. Can this road connect? Yes, it can. Alright, all my hopes and dreams are coming true. Live on stream. These are not gonna be... I might have to adjust this, but... they're not gonna be even at all. That definitely doesn't want to connect there, I can tell you that much. But, did say it would be alright if we had some dead ends. This might have to be a dead end road there. Then this one around the river. And maybe I might be able to change on. I think we can change that. I think we can change the way this is. There we go. Perfect. I did it. I did the thing. Okay, now we just have to hope the game wants something else other than commercial, because that's all City Skylines ever does. I wish there was, demand modifier, whatever you call it. That is a thing that's only on the PC version, and oh my god, what a mod. You can request what you want. Right now, I don't want any more blue. We don't need it. And also, I don't know where the heck I would put it. No clue. No idea. Where would there be shopping on this map? Like, I guess on the outside edge of Guthrum, on the water here, maybe? For light blue? Because there is nothing else that I wanted to add for shopping. Unless we put it all right on the inside here, it doesn't make any sense. I guess that's where it's gotta go. Okay. Alright. let's go from one side to the other, deleting all these things. There looks like there was a big fire that I probably got notifications about but didn't pay attention to. I didn't have a fire out here? A fire department? Really? That's not like me at all. Well, now I do. Problem solved. It's great that big stores and malls have longer opening hours. And they're open on holidays too. Wait, who said that? Did I make that a law? Is that a policy? I don't remember doing that. So. I feel like the wallet thing is a crime notification, right? Have you lost your wallet? Is there crimes happening? I don't see any notification for crime. I see my education issues. I see product issues, but there's no demand for the product. There's no product for the demand. That game don't make no sense. That's just darn tootin' right there. That's just flabbergasting. Video game logic. It's sure is expensive to live in this area, as it should be, because it's a nice place. And if it's a nice place, you gotta pay higher taxes. That's just how it works, lady. What's the matter? You don't want to support small business? What's wrong with you? Complaining about taxes. What's wrong with our garbage collection service? That's a good question right there. Because I don't know. They should be picking up garbage just fine. Not adding any more garbages. No more garbage. We're gonna paint this like so. And that's gonna be a district right there. If I need more garbage, I can put it over here, because this is the end. This is the back end of the map where all their pollution is going anyway. Okay, we don't like Daffodil Square. So we're gonna come up with another name. I need a town name, or district name generator, and we hit it. Let's go, city names. City name generator. City names. Rolling. I hate it. Roll again. Ew. Hold on. Find one for your next gaming adventure. Sparlant Row. What the hell is a Sparlant? Sparlant? It's nothing. It's not a thing. Okay. It's S-P-A-R. This is what it rolled, okay? Sparlant Row. It doesn't matter. It's in the corner of the map. It's a place that we don't want to worry about too much. It's gonna be offices and shopping areas, I guess. Power, water, smoke. And I think it's time to blast off and go to the bathroom. Book fair, commercial density, office tax raise, small businesses, industrial space. And I'm gonna take a quick little 30-second pee break and I'll be right back. Boy, I rolled an ad at the end of that too. So if you're not subbed, I guess get wrecked. Ho 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 ho. What were we doing? Holy crap, there's so many issues. What's with all these problems? This is extending our playtime, I guess. What's going on here? Everything is going wrong. Yeah, I don't know. It's like the game wants office buildings, but then won't give me the demand for them. And so we're just like building in a cycle of like, hey, we need shops to sell stuff. And then they're like, no, wait, we need people. No, wait. I don't know anymore. That's just how it goes sometimes. I don't think Prime Oasis had this many issues, did it? Remember? I don't think so. I don't feel like we did a whole lot of deleting on the last build. Which was like 2 weeks ago now. That's crazy, right? Time flies when you're not playing video games. And then when you are playing video games, time flies again, so time's always flying by. It's wild. You know what's crazy? I have played and beaten Horizon Forbidden West on stream. Already. I'm already done. I did it. We're done Horizon Forbidden West. I beat it. I'm done. I did it. Took me like a month. Took me like a month of streaming it. It's kind of nutty. Because at my pace, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. It's 84 degrees here in Farmland Flats. And we're just deleting abandoned buildings, which isn't really necessary, but manually to solve the issue, it just makes the game go faster. It also is demanding residential again, which should just fill out this, but I feel like this is done. So let's paint up here in North Doncaster. See how fast that goes. Look at all these trucks going that way. So you know what we're gonna do? I was thinking we could possibly get a connection from this highway right there. 2 ways into the city. Or, now wait for this one, way out here. Because there's nothing else going out here. And it wouldn't be super terrible to have a way off and on the highway at the edge of the map. If it works, it works, you know. If it works, it works. That is the wrong type of highway. My fault. Boom. I don't think a whole lot of traffic will use that. But it doesn't look super out of place. Now that I'm like zoomed out. No, that kind of makes sense. It might alleviate traffic, but I don't think so, because it feels like that's still really far away from where traffic needs to go. So, doesn't hurt me, doesn't help me. It's just kind of there now. It is just kind of there. Whoa, whoa, who's chirping about political agendas? Whoa! Slow down now. You know what would help me a lot is if I had a walking path between all this nonsense. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. That's kind of exactly what I need. A quick little pedestrian walking path through the middle of Guthrum. Or at least the commercial section. Because if people can walk places, then they won't need to drive places. You know what I never do either? I think I want to do this in the future, but we never have, like, elevated walking paths around. Like, I never do, like, walking bridges, like pedestrian bridges, or bike, like, just strictly bridges for bikes. Like, if I wanted, for some reason, bikes to get across here, I could totally do that. Doesn't really make sense in this circumstance, but that's something I have to do more of, like, in the future. Because it's just more interesting. I'll probably forget that I even mentioned that, and you'll never see that, so... Let's be real with each other, okay? Let's be real. The water's coming in here. For this side of the river. Okay. And all the areas that we know are going to have buildings need to be covered in that little blue, which is where the water is going to be, because water is blue. Or water reflects blue from the sky. Which one is it? I don't know. Why is the sky blue? Because water's blue. Why is Eiffel 65 blue? The world may never know. And we'll get sewage out. Here. Down on this side. That's the way my river is flowing. So Sparlant Row back here can afford a few more roads really quickly before I forget. That's why they call it row, because it's a row of streets. Huh? Huh? You get it? You get it? You got it? Good. Get it? Got it? Good. We can have another cross street. I don't see why not. Yeah, see, that looks better. And it'll be good because... what I think would work better is if there was housing down here, but I don't know if the map's gonna really benefit from that. Like, because you do want housing near your industry area, just not, like, touching it. Pollution or whatever. So let me finish my water for this district. And then we'll do, like, major utilities and things. I see an empty space. No empty spaces allowed. Cover these roads. Even if there's nothing on them, I just want to be prepared for later. If I ever decide to add houses or something on these roads. I don't think I will, but... This is where the tram line goes. Yeah, so this will be a separate district too. And we'll just fill in those areas, and then I think we're pretty much done for this map. And then if the game lets me load in the next one, that would be cool. But I feel like that's a risk. So we'll save that for like the very last minute of the stream. Because I'm scared. I'm scared it's going to crash and explode. And burn. My PlayStation's going to set on fire again. I mean, what? That never happened. Shut up. Okay. Alright, so, utilities, healthcare, starts first. We don't need a hospital because it's not going to be super built up. So we're just going to do this regular medical clinic. And let me just double check. Am I doing big ambulances on all of them? I am. Large ambulance is the vehicle of choice here, apparently. Okay. And was I doing gyms or anything else? I don't think so. No, I was just doing medical clinics, right?
We were just doing the medical clinic.
I have one cemetery. I'm at 15,000 people. If I'm gonna have another one, it'll be like up here. Right on the corner. Yeah, not really needed, but also gives me some space between those two districts, so that might be nice. Okay, now for schools, I was doing community elementaries. Community schools, which are just an alternate, more fancy elementary schools, and we look like we're actually set on these for the most part, but if I'm gonna have houses down here, I do need one at least. So we'll get one. And we'll go with you, because I do want to carry some electricity into this area. And fire department's gonna go on the main road. With the large engines. Next to a tennis court. because it's in the middle of nowhere, and it's something that's fancy and nice. The real question is, do I get another university on the map? How many students are at this university? 700 of 4,000 possible. Well, why aren't they all going? Probably because they don't have a way there. But there's tram stops. There's definitely a tram stop in front of this. Or near it. Or a block away. Right? Yeah, this is a tram stop like a block away. That's good. People should be able to get there. It's something that's going to stand out. Like, it is a larger building. It does have a unique shape and everything. So if I put a university over here, it would shape this whole area. And like right in the middle would be cool. But also right there would be kind of, that's like the perfect place to put it, I think. Because if this is like the center of Guthrum, the university would be a little distance away. And then we still have a stop that's a block away. And we've got a walking path for the university. So yeah, that's got to be where it is. That just has to be where that goes. And then, so we don't need another one down here, but we will get a faculty building, which is going to work in a similar fashion. There we go. We only need one of those. We'll get one high school. Right there with a playground. I think that's all we need. And a police station on this other side. Or we're just doing the regular cop cars. I could have some windmills back here, but there's no wind. There's no wind. There's like very little wind on this map. Because it's so flat. Farmland Flats is flat. What a discovery I've just made. There's gonna be echoes for a second because I have to refresh, sorry. Oop. There it was. To refresh my stream. Okay. Why is this flooded? What? Why is there flooding? I don't understand. I have not messed with terrain at all. Why is there flooding here? What? So, I'm sorry? You can be a lake if you want to be a pond or something. That's cool. I'm confused. That was weird. That was the most random flood ever in my experience of this game. And it's still happening. What? Why is this water coming from and where is it going? I'm so confused. I haven't done anything. The river's not even strong enough to cause flooding. I think the game's just creating issues so that I can solve them. Maybe I need a road maintenance crew. Maybe that's what it's telling me. Because I don't think we have one on this map. Yeah, I didn't add one on this map because I didn't think I would need it. But now that this is happening, soon we can all drive faster. Yeah, I don't want you to drive faster. It's a small area. I don't even see the water. And you can't build over water, so I don't believe this issue. Or just, you know what, this issue doesn't happen. This issue's not happening, I don't believe it. I'm ignoring this issue because it's not real. It's not real. Ignore it. It's all a fantasy. No, floods can only be caused by terrain building next to a river, which is something that I haven't done on this map purposely because of that. And I'm telling you, I think it's a bug, honestly, because it's like gone, but the road still looks like it's wet. So I think the game's just doing things because it can, honestly. I think so City Skylines wants me to have a road maintenance crew, but I don't want a road maintenance crew on this map, so I'm not building one, and it's mad about it. The game's just mad at me. Don't worry about it. It's not a problem. Water pipes don't affect it. Yeah, the only way to create a flood is by doing terrain adjustments near water. And then that way the water starts flowing somewhere that you've adjusted. And that just takes time to solve that. The other way to start a flood is with the Natural Disasters DLC. You can like create a tsunami if you wanted to. I don't know why you would want to do that. And I have not played the Natural Disasters DLC. And I will not play the Natural Disasters DLC. I refuse. You can't make me do it. I don't want to do it. I'm not gonna do it. I won't do it. You can't make me. Got too many other things on the backlog. I'm already playing this DLC, which wasn't even supposed to be like a thing. This DLC they just kind of dropped on everybody. They were like, oh, by the way, there's modular airports. I was like, what? What year is this? 2022, City Skylines. Where's the sequel? Paradox, what are you doing? And then they were like, oh, also there's 11 new maps. I was like, huh? What? I said, what? And then they were like, also there's 50 new assets for trains. And I was like, all right. That's enough. That's enough. Y'all gone too far. Y'all have gone too far. Beyond all expectations. Yeah, adding these water pipes would not create a flood. So, we're beyond that. We're gonna put some things in the river to power those up. And then one back here, although I don't think I need it, but we'll get it anyway. That should be pumping water. And it is. And it is. Okay, last district. Last district of the day. It's called the Vermont District. But you know what? That doesn't make any sense. Because this is not the state of Vermont. So we got one last name generator. Real space, any region, suggestions. Write me some towns. Please wait a moment. Oh, baby. Hood. What does that mean? You figure it out. You know what that sounds like, right? Sounds like I'm saying there's a whore in a hood. Hood. Welcome to Hood. Which is just, I guess, now gonna be a very spaced out area with housing on the inside bend of the river. I really want houses down here. I know the game doesn't want that, but that's what I want. So we're just gonna highlight them now. Just gonna paint it now, wait. Paint and wait. That's the game. I could get garbage in the middle. If we need more garbage in the middle, I can do that on this side now. Alright. Last utilities. A health utility for the middle. For Horin Hood. It's gotta be right there. With the ambulances. And our very last public library will be over here too. It kind of fits perfectly there, but I kind of don't want it there. I kind of want it like closer to over here. But with the way these roads are curved, I did say I might have to adjust these, but that's close enough for a stop to work out. Yeah. Okay, so we have I think 3 libraries. 3 or 4 libraries now, right? Yeah, we got 3 libraries. That's good. Libraries are just like secondary education. They're not really necessary, but they're nice to have. And we've got elementaries. And we've got high schools. I'll get one last high school. On the opposite side. That's my last high school. I think we're all set on police stations. I think we're all set on fire departments. Although this looks like it needs it. Because there's a lot of trees. So, let's do that. Next to a dog park. And I think we're done with my utilities. And now we just kind of wait for the game to catch up to what I'm doing. Which I don't know if it's going to happen because I'm in fast forward and the demand is the game's slowly coming in. My chat just refreshed, so I don't know what that was about. Twitch had a hiccup. Wasn't my fault. Welcome to the chat room. Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is Underdog, and I'm a variety streamer. I like to play. Just have to start over. All right, delete it and start it all over again. This is probably the least exciting city I've had in a long time. Hello. If you're here for like a crazy build, this wasn't it. You know? This was supposed to be a relaxed, small town. I kind of split it into 2 towns, right? Because Guthrum is building up a little bit. But that it makes sense based on the way the map is. And then we got Doncaster. And when you look at it, it's alright. It's alright. There's so much work to be done. I'm not trying to rush my way out of here, but I don't want to be editing this build all day. You know what I mean? I kind of want to be done and move to the next map, because the next map is also not... I don't want to call it bad, because that's wrong. It's not a bad... They're not bad maps. This is not a bad map. It's just... not great. It's flat. It's nice. You do have a lot of options. There's just certain types of maps I like to build on, and this isn't exactly it. I like that it's flat. I appreciate the flatness overall of this map. But I don't know. It's just not up there with my favorite maps. I've got some maps that are my favorite maps, and what I think I want to do, don't quote me on this, but eventually one day, years from now, I would like to go back to my favorite maps and build again on them. With all the new stuff, because there's been tons of DLCs and new stuff added, right? So it would be nice to use, like, some new stuff on old maps and like add an airport to one of my favorite maps and stuff like that. Because there's like 3 or 4 maps in City Skylines that are just, they're the best, and they're obviously the best, and you know when they're the best when you see them. Like Rosalind Peninsula, it's just what everybody knows. It's the best map. They just don't want to say it. The Hawaiian Island map is fucking incredible. Like, it came with the Park Life DLC. That map is outrageous. The map is so good. It's stupid huge. It's just a map of like 7 islands, and it's huge. It's like actually 10 times the size of this map. It's nuts. It's wacky how big that map is. It doesn't even make sense. This is a smaller map. Like, you can tell it's smaller. And people don't understand because... yeah, it's, you do have the 8 squares of building, and every map is 8 squares of building. So technically every map is the same, but it's not. It's really not. It's hard to explain, like, the differences. Like, when you see a big map, you're just like, oh, this map is huge. Like, it's weird. It's one of those weird things. I think this map is the same size as every other map, but it's so much open space that it feels kind of small because your building area is realistically what I've done. Like, what I have built on is your prime building area. You can't really build up anywhere else than where I've built up and have it work. Like, you could maybe get a small town out here. I could do that, but it's not really necessary. So that would be cool. So, like, go back to the island map, go back to the peninsula map. Diamond Coast is a great map. I think Diamond Coast with all the new stuff on it would be super cool. There's just, like, so much I want to do, but I don't know if I'll ever have time. Because I know how long it's going to take to get there, and I know how long it's going to take to do the stuff I want to do. Like, it's just months and months of streaming. Literally, and it's just... I have so much stuff on my backlog. Like, I don't know how invested I need to be in cities. I want to finish this DLC. Like, that is the plan. The plan is to build on the DLC maps, and then probably take a break and go on to the next sim game, which actually I'm really hyped for. I don't. Some people know what it is, and if you know, you know, and if you don't, I'm not going to announce it now. But it's in the Discord. It's on my backlog. So yeah, the plan as of now is to finish this group of DLC maps, and then take a break, and then maybe one day come back to it and do my favorite maps over again. That would be cool. That's what I want to do. And then my idea was, if I can find a PS5, to play cities on a PS5. But there's so many things that are in the way of that, right? PlayStation 5 third. I can't even find one. There's like one in my area, and I'm not gonna spend that much money. This is just like twice the normal price. It's like nuts. It's like somebody knows people will pay that money, and I'm like, I don't need it that bad. I don't need it that bad, but also I kind of want it, and also I don't really need to be spending like $1,000. So. I think, yeah. So I did what I could here. I guess I can paint this. I did what I could here, right? This row is just going to be houses like this district. Just more housing. So I think we're just gonna call it there, because there's not much more to be done, and the game is just not giving me the required demand, and I don't want to sit here for an hour waiting for the game. We're just gonna save it. That was Farmland Flats. So there you go. I said this would be a shorter stream. I'm going to now attempt to quit and load into the main menu. It might crash and end the stream. So everybody, buckle up, buckle your seatbelts. I see the abandoned issues. I know they're there. 3, 2, 1. Cross your fingers. Okay. Nobody freak out. Everybody remain calm. Everybody remain calm. The next map is called Meandering River. It's got a few natural resources. It's got a little bit of water. It's got the base theme of boreal, which, whatever, that's like fern trees and elm trees and oak trees and stuff. That's like Northern America. We could try to rebuild a Canadian city or something. It's got all the outside connections, and now we are going to attempt to load this map in, because this is the next one we'll be building on. Because we have now completed these Asanu Beach, Hanamai Bay, and No-U Port, Biomes Valley, Desert Pass, Farmland Flats, and the next one is Meandering River. So we are going to try to load this in. It might actually crash my game though, because for some reason, cities hates it when you are currently building a city, and then you load into a new one. Like, you have to start the application on a new map. You can't just go switching from one map to another now. So we're just gonna see if this will load in and then maybe check it out, but I've seen it before. And it's over. And it crashed.